And me, I did about come and pick a compare Japan assembly say he's able to look straight into the eyes of the people and tell them the truth.
Was it pimping was in pain?
Oh, that's what I did. Was it pimping was in pain to kind of credit actually. And it is true. And about the general secretary din, about organizer din, about party chairman din, because uncle for they are the core people.
Maybe data just be a consequence in Antwerp.
And no more data, there's no need for a thank you to. Or more data, why is over an event say they are doing empirical research as why the NPP went to position. You just pick your phone, you call them and ask them
2.1 million be in your man to NPP before.
Now then, that's just NPP for. Now, if you look at the new patriotic party, you tell say amount for before that 2.1 million, the probability say about 80% will still vote against the NPP high if they came out to vote.
What I'm talking about is not about ego. It's not about ego. It's about peace. Party for and to wapa it is any bebre and nini aha eba yi nenim e dia ye ko opposition e dia na enioma enya tutu yi but ye penipa bi atalasia we start from the polling station executives.
Did you listen to the general secretary critically? Was it this is a norm of you? We know. Say anytime whether we are in power or in opposition, open paper donated for the new patriotic party. Is you carry a complaint?
Yet Tiana won't to me say we see the biggest house in Africa or West Africa. In opposition, won't to me antimans the biggest house in Africa. But the Babem will see the biggest house in Africa. Now you co-opposition in less than 3 months or 4 months. Party intimate to your workers.
And then regional and national executives said, Amnesty from Afoko, Alan, to everybody that has been suspended. Amnesty.
Perfectly agree with him. A polling station for that makes the NPP.
The grassroots.
Women are called door to door, room to room. They are able to trumpet the ideology and the philosophy of the new patriotic party and the kind of projects that they do. Open political party by calling in one polling station executives is a new patriotic party. That's it. Polling station for in so torn them we are born them a bit now could was to turn so a bin them war cabby and they are doing campaign for the new patriotic party. But some can be before they've able to identify that particular problem and says young call for any man tonight young show me it's better we come out to render unqualified apology and we tell them that we are sorry. Now catch them say thank you to no. You are looking for party chairman and secretary for now you are going for thank you to we are police station for them
Abusuafo na hefo mamu nyina makwa e de ba channel so I say Solid TV. Mess also subscribe to the channel. Need this Solid TV nkomo eche unia. So tell a friend about Solid TV. And na ye transfer na enkomo bre e wo fie. The new patriotic party amanyeko no e back a thank you to and tie any say what takrade in the western region party penning for the general secretary, the party chairman, Honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompany, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and the party for Kwakushia ha. Kwakoda party for us, say your two abaname ye. Now, I don't know Honorable Kennedy Kwame Akompany Japan Eddie and Semibri Eddie Atuja. Shansa no Kennedy Japan donated 1 million Ghana cedis. War de Emma party is a party and function and to Tonyama.
Finally, my family is free because of Rome Villa Estate. Yes, this estate is responsible for selling affordable litigation-free lands that have electricity, water, and accessible roads. I am so happy.
Abusuafo Makwaba, I say Solid TV. Me kwa koma Franco de Heta Akwaba. Na fere ye free nkomo. Na Franco de Heta Akwaba.
Shabula sisi
na empomoko
nyame daruma miji also ho ye
mesem ho ye pa
ye da Kristo ase
miji se abusuafo
bibi aboko
na director du se watenenka
menen won finish business but e bia na metenenka
na betenenka
and no dem chacha na juro be 10:30 11 ho okay ana watenenka
a maintenenka na ese party ni akwa koduru western region
sana metete yes o motakrade
thank you to
mu din komo
se omo ko hen for nko da omo ase
say omo to abadem omo
na omo to abadem omo ne party penny for
say e bia nka me hu say nka bia nka say omo started from the polling station. That is how I see it. but I don't know what prompted the General Secretary and the executives of the New Patriotic Party to take a decision. Say, be the chairman and I'm paying for in every party. There be a meka. Your base, your strong wood is about the grassroots. Say grassroots one man show you whereby polling station for no issues are. It is going to affect you. Prior to this particular elections, Obiani say do be the New Patriotic Party. Kwa mo fast so no call 14 and kwa mo fast so polling station executive for fast no. Majority of them they've thrown in the towel.
But frankly, as a party no, a cool feel no. Party penny for insurance. Because Franco, the very people make the sikasem equity omunsem. The very people now as omamwa party no, omne kwakwada omase. Only constituency executive and regional executive she has thank you to.
Me unsa I did on anka so musham to the polling station for no.
Now go for
after even thanking them, they should listen to their grievances.
Yes.
Those who must set up a committee, you know, and make research or the recommendations and findings, but still, they should also listen to them. Ebi obi anyo opportunity ankwa nkushia committee no man kwa nkudi nkomo. Ebi asema nipa ba ko beka no ho no is going to change the fortunes of your friend saying the New Patriotic Party. And he said o si carry there. Me whereby mo kwa fa sampa inform na better na one there. Na asa kwa kwesa na asa there na problem na mo running around the problem. But ideally, omo na nke so no mu share even say bi kra nkoma ba bonten kra ba be di omo nkoma should be mom yes polling station for. They should talk to them, deal with them. A lot of people are having problem with the New Patriotic Party. They feel and things that they were neglected. Well, as is obi wa on no part no dia chen empire wo bonya say dia slot bi beba na de ne ba kwa program bibi beba na de ne ba kwa program na buso ne kwa program obi wa polling station executive na oye ne kra no ade ketwa bi kwampo no pe just a signature but the person doesn't get.
But frankly ase ya ne say a template bi ne da ho ye to aba na olusu ya na kwa dase o wi na kwa dase. But frankly the bottom line say also share at that point in time no say ye kwa dase anase bia ye kwa pacho we polling station for no do na omo jai party yaudie
Oh yes,
said they all can obi pe just a signature
yes.
o pe police lot o we no free send the party ba it wanya and na mo ode yaudie se onko to aba enti bia ukọ na no ko hia ba po match say ade bia mo ka bia mo dibem ye pacho ye nyi ba o say o kwa dase say that o free say nya ba bia na say Yankopon say bibia mfa asedama no but at this crucial point there na they also the polling system na ko hia
I totally agree.
na maybe a chopa bi wa Franco me pesa me ye adwuma bi efiri ho Dr. Chana enya ni say Dr. Jamina obekọ general secretary na wo ka no but eno anajo me hu ade bi ana me de ebusa no ana o say enfree no onim say manfo bi akọ create na ayi bi message bi say almost trying to portray say Dr. Chana any kind of Agyapong WhatsApp. Dr. Chana any kind of Agyapong WhatsApp. And I'm fake ato was you because honorable can ekwa donate 1 million Ghana cedis at my party. And I'm saying that information by say Dr. Baumia akwa donate 3 million Ghana cedis, which and you no correct. Dr. Baumia has not donated any 3 million Ghana cedis. And I'm sure that put up a fake as will be a save Dr. Chana number. And I say, be a onu will be air chatty, and all can't say, and you know, Chris said, Dr. Baumia at the 3 million Ghana cedis at the in fact, some more come contest. That's a more mono. Say, Yana, my dear, I am more myself.
Now, Sisi, let's even take it to be true. Some Mahmoud Baumia donated 2 million or 3 million Ghana cedis for the welfare and the upkeep of the party. Only will be since 1992 at donate on any pay.
Debbie.
So, where from this? See, as well, maybe agreed. Mahmoud Baumia is the former flag bearer for the New Patriotic Party. He's a leading member of the NPP. He had 4 to 5 months in NPP sika sema ye basa. Omuni sika oho NSA no mano. Even try to even make sure across the paying of bills have become very problematic. Now Keria compare kwa Agyapong provides 1 million Ghana cedis. Our friend Dr. Mahmoud Baumia provides 2 million Ghana cedis. A man for and Mahmoud Baumia ye boy and some agreed. The one or the other. But I'm asking a very simple question. Obia since 1992, Eba Besine, always doing donation. Did you listen to the General Secretary critically? Was it this is a norm of you? We know. Say any time whether we are in power or in opposition, open it about donated for the New Patriotic Party. Is you carry a company?
But Franco, if you are tie, can the Japan quotation be that? Was it I returned from Madagascar only to learn that for 4 months we have been unable to pay salaries or manage our core administrative function. This is deeply troubling. I felt a sense of duty to act, and today I am here to make a contribution of 1 million Ghana cedis. However, modest to help the party regain its footing. Franco, NPP political party Agyapong from 2017, I existed 7 January 2025. In less than 5 months,
yes,
party intimate salary.
and me said, and MPP, me said even NDC. I quite remember when the new patriotic party came into power. There should be a separate entity from the party from government.
But frankly, Tiana won't to me say we see the biggest house in Africa or West Africa. In opposition, won't to me and see the biggest house in Africa. But the Babem will see the biggest house in Africa. Now you co-opposition in less than 3 months or 4 months. Party intimate to your workers. Is this the individuals are benefiting more than the party? And also now I query Kevin Taylor, wow, bra. No, so display school be or like say Justin Fimpo could do there. You have a lot of human being or more associating to some of the party people. So individuals have benefited from more than a party.
Me say, if you look at policy in Ghana, Africa, especially Ghana, a selfish interest first. Always I tell you, a selfish interest. The nipa ni benya eno dwen ho at the expense of the party and government. To kwa chakire, obet oh shabula sisi ya do cost scholarship secretary obusu afo nyina bebose adentia okonya bibia firi ho.
Sure.
Ya do kwan koko board. Koko board the president jada on fa unko ho. Meaning say the president have a good standing relationship with you. Or do ko obo e niko GMP se kona kwatoka ya do koto kona kwatoka ne sanu ano. Majority of Ghanaians who do politics, they think about their selfish interests at the expense of the ordinary Ghanaian. And you're Ghana no again. But when you're first bit when you see can reach home, no be a cast when you scan and me say, you will be putting no baby MC, DC, or Yantra Kunya, not only planning make plan how to even get resources, how you can siphon or steal Ghanaians' money to move outside the jurisdictional domain.
Okay, Franco, you can video in from. Thank you to the Honorable Kennedy Kwame Okonkwo Agyapong Akasa. Any kind of video with Emra.
What I'm talking about is not about ego. It's not about ego. It's about peace. Yani mmenfo wa ha nyina eni se ayi den se ye ba dia tum se. Party for and to what it is any bebre and in so boy say to me to sa in say party man at the beche and the general secretary when you organizer chairman maybe a big or CPP aha you buy Minim ebi a ko opposition ebi ana enioma enya tutu yi but ye baby atanasia we start from the polling station executives so boy yani we cannot be messengers and go and apologize to the polling station executives, to Mexico, with all due respect, national for next time. Any of our idea, yet in your massive, therefore, my phone for I am dear no wood. I am Tini and invite you when you need one, a country kakra, a chia, a moon, it means attention, but I must say,
Franco, Honorable Ken say, thank you to you, but now I feel say be and I was say your co party base, your co polling station. not the constituency or the regular people.
Perfectly agree with him.
And why?
Because a polling station for that makes the NPP the NPP.
The grassroots.
When they call door to door, room to room, they are able to trumpet the ideology and the philosophy of the new patriotic party and the kind of projects that they do. Open political party by calling in one polling station executives is a new patriotic party. That's it. O shape polling station for in so turn them we are born them a bit now could also turn so a bin them walk cabby and a son they are doing campaign for the new patriotic party. Some conference will
yes, yeah,
some conference like this.
I'm quite deserve thank you.
Mr. Some conference Yahi. But some can be before they've able to identify that particular problem and says, young call for any man tonight. Young show me it's better we come out to render unqualified apology and we tell them that we are sorry. Now catch them say thank you to thank you to no. You are looking for party chairman and secretary for now. You are going for thank you to. We have police station for them.
Obi kwako yen Annes in president ambition.
Me say Ose.
Ade Usha do you feel say man for Annes on president
last season nana me catch me say I didn't wait panic to say they are using it as a motivational factor for someone to they want to push someone
or to project someone.
And in fact, a lot of polling station executives and a lot of people who are in the polling station, so they way backward. That kind of unity that they are preaching for, they will not get it. Me matter second they are coming be so and we hear unity in this man. Last is my main kind of credential. The NPP can only wrestle power against the NDC when 2028, whereby the processes are free and fair. The advertisement whereby there's unity. I want to repeat, re-echo it again. Me say. The only way the NPP can make the NDC 2028 is whereby there's unity and the processes are fair.
Frankly, the honorable Kenny the other party for and the other aspect. I don't know seen that.
I did a straight contest. It is between Kennedy and Mahmoud Bawumia.
But said, oh, Ken Walker say, I didn't for polling season for number. But I said, Obia
Mahmoud Bawumia, the Biamika Mahmoud Bawumia is not a politician. He's still learning on the job. The first kind of contest Mahmoud Bawumia koye in terms of election, anything another koye kotwa no swabai. Mahmoud Bawumia kasa onu the party na kasa say be your grassroots be your polling station your branch onu onim sa no manu.
Na o he say bra na omoto party ante.
Ene me so me comparison bi amreme. Ene me srew.
Yeah to party ante.
Enti no
na Bawumia san na nti.
Ene me srew.
No obiebie na.
Ene me srew. And lasisi if you look at the NPP babe de nedru no they should be able to identify their problem. Where Asema Kedia compare Agyapong can only get 2,000%.
But has the NPP learned a lesson from Omo defeating?
Media from where I sit. Any day me who need the ABF no babishia. From where I sit, any day me who no. ABF because if you look at the kind of processes that they are doing now, it doesn't inform me say that they're able to realize their mistakes. And me, I never come and me pick Kedia compare Agyapong as me say. He's able to look straight into the eyes of the people and tell them the truth.
Was it pimping was in pain?
Oh, that's what I did. Was it pimping was in pain? Kind of credit, and it is true. And about the general secretary, ding, about organizer, ding, about party chairman, ding, because uncle for they are the core people. And if you look at the organizer, there are a lot of subsets under him. The general secretary, the senior administrator of the party chairman, chairman of the party. So uncle for you can never joke or undermine them or underestimate them. And me tell Assisi. Already the new patriotic party didn't treat their polling station executives well.
And almost when I say we meeting, they are not even part of the meeting.
So
they are not part of the meeting.
Because you have to bring them on board.
Because party chairman for Okahushi, they've distanced themselves from the polling station. And you are still going to meet them.
And
polling station for
thank you to but go for the polling station executives. Deal with them. Before say can mobile PM in publicly, deal with them in a closet. Ask them the reasons. And the new patriotic party co-opposition. And then they can catch us to do all executive. Only means she has our committee neither. Baby, I'm paying for general secretary, I'm paying for no. Sani Pan can come out and register his or displeasure. And just I deal with the
but Mr. data. Ebe data and Ebe data chese be a consequences in Antwerp.
And no more data, there's no need for a thank you to. Or more data, why is over an event say they are doing empirical research as why the NPP went to position. You just pick your phone, you call them and ask them
2.1 million be in your man to NPP before.
Now then I just saw me NPP for. Asas ma mo come in tiasi. Now if you look at the new patriotic party, you tell me say amount for bufu mo apart this animal. That 2.1 million, the probability is about 80% will still vote against the NPP high if they came out to vote.
I'm going to say that because
Obi
aro eso otuna ba ma ba omi no. Odu polling center. Me
say. Sansa na NPP for kanai ena sa nkofo na so metro bo mama metro sa nkofo no. Ebi obaba ye na nso ba betro ba na nkobe obetokwa ama ebi anka ene ye kasa dwoma ma biti ba me ba 2.5 million ene ba 3 million votes.
Franco ye hwesa video we see emra.
Osi, a house that is divided against itself cannot stand. A kingdom that is divided against itself will fall. This is not the first time Yakob election at Gugu. But reorganization, any Ekubian in Kabomono were able to win power again. Media Mesram. Say we support to win, say we support to win. Only a fantoche. Nasa a Korean baby Musua. And the Mitina, Akachina, Regional, and national executives said, Amnesty from Afoko, Alan, to everybody that has been suspended. Amnesty. Young Frau Nian Kambo. Choboy. Say it to me, yes, the country. India, you're suspended now, Nancy, or Yeri, or Back, or Monsieur Four, or Nafu. Or just say the Panuna now, or Antoine. The national chairman, former vice president, general secretary, Monamede, Apache, and Mom. Mumma Amnesty, Mufaka Green. Say, young man Amnesty. Na Nipatua, Umatu Yam in Ahano. Yes, and Sama. And you just want to say. I will stand on behalf of the NPP party to apologize to everybody that NPP has offended. Young Fanche, Oba, and Benfo, baby says, Oba, and Johnny Nan, Ebu, Nansua.
Yeah, Franco, there's a video on our candy Kwame Composer for Air Casse. Baby a drupa dear. Say MPP betting me as I bounce back stronger. A unity. No unity need dear was say from Paul Afoko, Alan Martin, Yamomina Amnesty, no Mutambra party. Is it workable?
Lasisi,
Franco later.
The Biami catch yourself. If you look at the new patriotic party, come fast with the Tea Party, no. Any kind of man for fast with almost sick and man what in the board party now. If you are taking decision, you should be extremely careful how you take your decision.
Okay.
Me, NPP for about Mulusu. Nipa Bakwa, he played an instrumental role for the loss of the new patriotic parties. Alan Kwabi Chamati, but my dream course that.
Almost one yashi.
What's that?
Almost one yashi.
Let's take it as a Alan person to you. Ebi an kwebe kama mood ba me ade so an kama vote ne te ba fom.
And a man for Sufi say Alan. She ta for Sufi say Alan wan hwe no wo nya no to ma NDC.
Thank you.
Go tie Musa dan kwa say eni pa me to ko to ma Alan.
Yes.
Omudu na straight away o so enko to ma.
Because when say do to ma Alan win.
Yeah.
Me see Alan achievement abam. Alan say movement for change. And the NDC was also preaching for change. So ayade na mu nyina e ka ho asem e de akwa akoma ba.
And can the party grant Alan and Amnesty so?
They don't want to me from no.
na bi otu say to amnesty amnesty o grant o grant am obi a o apam no but we don't want to party
and anya he amnesty dey anya he kwan ya ofa asoso ne nipa ne ye ma nipa ne ja party no you can go and still apologize and render unqualified apology and bring the person back.
And Alan oba na say oba na say oba as ordinary party person and oba as party
me
2028 obi ma contest
another Alan is not begging the New Patriotic Party to come to the NPP. See can the new proposal aba and it's a wo kwa for nipa ne the number if you are bringing the person but you have to reinstate the person to his original position. Sure. Me to me baby.
Na Alan me conditions say.
O say ebio me nim so me conditions so me conditions. Me to me baby. And I say Solid TV in Franco first na wona dia bufu free Solid TV. And I papa ya wa say okay Musa here me. We want you to come and work. Me baba be here you have to reinstate me to my original position. Na me baba dey. Me baba kita camera na say.
For instance, ebia asem ko. Ebia oba o kono. Ebia for bia uwi pen. And I call you. And if you say who here na come dey do baba. Ya do back here Reinstating to original position. Ben kura move you get nya ko who we pen.
Me ba. Let's look at circumstances Alan Free Party. Circumstances Alan Free Party.
The Alan make me reinstate Alan to the original state.
Me say Alan
make me contest for Abraham.
I didn't mean contesting.
Now the message be say.
I said I didn't message be saying. When my catch am say mo take bad decision pa mo me no and am ko opposition no. He can say it. Obianim say Alan is a true NPP person. I asem ya bufuo. He said na manager the New Patriotic Party. Obianim say Akufo made a promise and a pledge to him in 2008. Catch say me kwa wona oba. Nipa dwen te say watch it at any particular moment. And no referendum dem Akufo opted for referendum Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. If you look at the kind of process from the internal elections, a group by Alan Timi and then Mrs. Asem no. Wo abaka sa asem you not been fair to Alan. As someone a poker into the bill, me trim say, Alan, some could not 300,000 times Alan will not win the election.
Yeah.
What say? Nanado Danko Akufo catch and say he feels comfortable leaving the party for him and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Nyama na yo. Napo na kai. Omoko GSTS so said no. On a kai. And then okay na Akufo so to wasre. But Akufo didn't know the kind of implication and all no antiase.
When Napo trying to erase the error in pricing say Nanado didn't like the choice of Napo. And Napo
and also kwa kind is I could be a puno for. Emu say Alan Kwadwo Chemantia denya. If Akufo is still in power and allies of Akufo and Bawumia are in power, it's extremely difficult for Reverend Alan Kwadwo Chemantia to be the flag bearer of the NPP. Let's look at the internal elections. So super delegates.
Alan ba obado. Alan na mu ne pe no and the supporters no.
Alan and the supporters. Because Alan no, he called the shot. You can never whether we like it or not. Can they compare Agyapong loyalists for no mudinechino? If you decide to forgo Ken and you want to preach to them, anytime Agyapong makes a statement, they will still conform to it. Because they feel and think say he is their godfather. They are saying they should not joke with it. Sasuna Alan for it here. Obi the love enterprise. Na na se nyamo chairman Kennedy mo ya boabia Samuel Hobbs na ndo yemo ene sangu na no hini nto mu no your friend say your friend say Sadiq Boniface mo no. Do you feel and think say they know the kind of implications that they were putting themselves in whereby they neglected the New Patriotic Party?
And if the Alan ba na se be 2026 year call contest na Alan ko bia o me ka wo de ya no Agyapong party.
O mo ba dey. We say you look at the circumstances. La sisi Alan said you're more damn so sorry no so free party.
Alan G Amnesty no ba o feel comfortable.
I don't feel comfortable.
NPP.
Yes, man, I will feel comfortable. I'll tell people the reason why I left the party and I live on a clean note. The reason why I have to leave because man treat him here. Hey, me tell you adwuma yi. Na sika bi aba na papa wa chadi, ba ni papa wa chadi na issues aba. You still expect me to sit. Asama sha do sis who catch me. No kwaya ba ko
say Paul Afoko so.
Paul Afoko o ma treat ni bad o. Paul Afoko Daraja Pada document man can't you? Paul Afoko it was well calculated, orchestrated, rehearsed, planned, pattern.
What I said na kwesi akwasi former chairman. E be ka se wuntumi na o share se o mo ko chop petition. Against one kwabra Japan.
Me kan wonti. Ba akukra nso nkopia Akufo adu fie. If you look at the Japan document, and Akufo adu chom so mo share adwuma ni famfira famwura ha and pampa okay.
They say the late Sir John. Yeah, two about illusion or say a woman said or lose, but a woman or ntimi ya adwuma da ampanso.
Meba. At didn't run a Kwabena Agyapong. Any suspend normal from the party.
Yeah.
Why was Kwabena Agyapong recalled? I didn't hear from Afoko.
Yes, I Kwabena Agyapong you're suspending the office, but Afoko you're suspending the person from the party.
I didn't know Afoko.
I said I'm saying I Gregory Afoko issue na see or say kokum the upper
issue. They never yet a reporter speech.
Yeah.
A court of competent jurisdiction has never proven and said, say, a Gregory Afoko ni Kuncham Adams. And as Afoko has some man, bail. But I saw over a series of years and the bail condition. What I say, so now is me my cousin Paul Afoko.
Yeah.
Paul Afoko. Name him say, "Be dear man, pass over to me because Paul Afoko is a loyalist of Reverend Alan Kwadochi Amante. I'm quite about Legon. You Paul Afoko because of Alan Kwadochi Amante. Shade, we are loyalist to Alan. Dodona, they don't forgo Alan. Steady here. We are loyalist to Alan. Majority of them they don't forgo. We are close allied, associate. They don't forgo him. And time Akufo-Addo will have his preferred candidate to be the party chairman. Alan will have his preferred candidate to be the party. But the Afoko community say, na Alan Kwadochi chairman when it comes to larger constituency, no form.
Na chairman for no nibi. Nti ba say omo national council comprises the chairman for.
Thank you.
So this is me take go
Open nipa ba ko a edruba bi onyina Paul Afoko super is kind of compare kwa Japan.
Yeah.
But today he's preaching a different matter.
Yeah.
Why?
Because of cancer, some Nanadu Nisha.
Thank you. That make us politics about selfish interest. Satan no work no nim say Akufo-Addo be say do dan. Because he had a clean heart and he says say Shabula sisi anko me mentwi obi anko. Let's see to be take over be the general secretary na party chairman na the flag bearer no. The kind of conducts I would me from no man would me come no is extremely dangerous. If you look at your friends Paul Afoko, this man also a brew party. If the NPP so many abri said they are going for side unity in this one manner, we bet me we even won the election without Paul Afoko and the rest. But today we are singing a different tune. Today we are singing a different message because when you're 41.2, 41.2, 1.7 million votes difference. Yes, biano. I say moko tenase, mudim komo minia, mafomo, and fear be duni. Bia komo nyina enye papa, mesrew. Yes, bia yem fanche. Yem move on as a family. Yem one into me make sure say bit my wrestle power, capture power for the new people. And yes, sir. On permit me thank you to. Ako healing process, ako unity process. Still it can work.
But maybe problem is say more na omba party when they say omonye bone da.
Bone be no mai.
Me say ebia akwate bia court edo akwa gutum na president apade and say onye bone da police bia betuma hodi. Anti no say na Alan ne support the back here. O metima baba ama hofia do ema ba be preach a good message about the NPP.
Let's see. Mama nka asem go and check. Gusitano. O wie party in 2000. Now no day. O many abron person omsamba power. Gusitano was preaching a different message. Me say politicians never ever trust them. Politicians they have a nice way. Omodo dey rom ko Drew Bridge na no a. They always know how to cross it. Alan Kwadochi Amante can still come back to the New Patriotic Party. Do active campaign for the party, we still have a message. When my say be better match what being the free haba. When make a cancer, mama say, Papa no car but he also preach another different message. These are African politicians for you. And don't be surprised. Hey, I hope na doyen and ya brain and their bend be. And you're not another sin down for the champion. Me what
about me down for
oh you are open na day. Managing say Alan Kwadochi Amante has come back to the NPP. Maybe Alan ene tenase say ne doba ne kasa. The SCB will be trouble so baba be adwuma. That is how it is. This is politics for you. This is African politics.
Franco, share talk na kasa in general. Yeah, ne say a party ni to nya ba me ato. But me who banner ba me picture na boss. So why not the party and the party
me. To be honest with me, this one I see no problem with it. Okay. Whether we like it or not, Bawumia was the flag bearer for the NPP. Okay. Yeah, who times I have to obey you know. Obeti say Justin could also thank you to so. But though in the name of the party, this time round, the NPP is the mother body. Bawumia is a subset. But problem is the NPP for coming we attribute to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Who cannot conjure ballot paper now? Mahmoud Bawumia mum na so. This is Mahmoud Bamia picture, banner carrying picture Guguacha. Me, I see nothing wrong. And a party executive for the Guguacha, I see nothing wrong. Here is the healing process.
But can the wound be healed?
Me hold on, Masama. Me say, here is the healing process.
And do you expect the wound to be healed quickly?
Claudia, it means me and Temaneko. It will me taking months, it will me taking years. First of all, what is the short-term plan for the NPP? The medium and the long-term plan? I'm asking 3 critical questions. The short-term, the medium-term, and the long-term. How are they going to solve their problem and crisis? Short-term, and minimum a film free what by and also what you cocoa and more DNA. Let me tell us.
And how are they going to manage things coming from the fact that party in 1 year in opposition? They
should go to early Congress.
The intimate judgment forecast. Then they would do opposition for 4 years.
Anna make us say short term, medium term, long term. They should vary all these and sit down and say, I see a share, near solve this kind of problem. But I did about more pa and say, Scapa NPP for in 8 years. Now all of a sudden, within 4 months in opposition, the NPP still doesn't have liquidity or cash. It blows my mind.
Sir, in less than 4 months,
it blows my mind.
Then
they have a long way to go. And the Kenya compare Agyapong, I saw started 4 months, but 1 million Ghana beko.
Now, Mahama Bayo, when you enter 1 year,
me say, first quarter be a
now, when him say, part officer was Santimantema, my manager die. The chairman won't me.
No, because what's in way.
Oh, I was on a hun.
That's easy. The NPP, they have a long way to go. They have issues to deal with. How they deal with the issues is the most important thing.
Abusha for the dean at the Franco Heta, and then the Afena Tono, a free and some about 2 years, about Nayaba Chichi, but a titru, the honorable King, the Kwama Kumpo Japan, Ebeka. Fasadama or Sembe on the job, we share off.
And me, I did about come and pick a complex Japan. Say he's able to look straight into the eyes of the people and tell them the truth.
Was it pimping was in pain?
Oh, that's what I did. Was it pimping was in pain? Cannot carry actually. And it is true. And about the general secretary, ding, or organizer, ding, or party chairman, ding, because uncle for they are the core people.
Maybe they touch be a consequence in Antwerp.
And no more data, there's no need for a thank you to. Or more data, why is over an event say, they are doing empirical research as why the NPP went to position. You just pick your phone, you call them and ask them.
2.1 million be in your man to NPP for.
Now then, there's just some NPP for. Now, if you look at the new patriotic party, you tell me say amount for before that 2.1 million. The probability say about 80% will still vote against the NPP high if they came out to vote.
What I'm talking about is not about ego. It's not about ego. It's about peace. Party for and to wapa, it is any baby and nini. Aha, you buy him. Edia co opposition. Ediana, Enioma, Enian to 2 years. But the baby at the last year, we start from the polling station.
Did you listen to the general secretary critically? Was it this is a norm of you? We know. Say anytime whether we are in power or in opposition, open paper code donated for the new patriotic party. Is you carry a complaint?
Yet Tiana won't to me say we see the biggest house in Africa or West Africa. In opposition, won't to me means the biggest house in Africa. But the Babem will see the biggest house in Africa. Now you co-opposition in less than 3 months or 4 months. Party intimate to your workers.
And then regional and national executives said, Amnesty from Afoko, Alan, to everybody that has been suspended. Amnesty.
Franco, Honorable Ken said, thank you to you, but that will feel Sebia and I was say your party base, your polling station, and not the constituency or the regular people.
Perfectly agree with him.
And why?
Because a polling station for that makes the NPP the NPP.
The grassroots.
I'm going to call door to door, room to room. They are able to trumpet the ideology and the philosophy of the new patriotic party and the kind of projects that they do. Open political party by acquiring in one polling station executives is a new patriotic party. That's it. Polling station for nsuo tɔn na mu awie bɔ na mu ebi tena kodoɔ so twa nsuo ebi nam nwuram wɔ wɔka bi ɛne sanma they are doing campaign for the new patriotic party dan nkɔfo no so mu nya hwe basanka MPP for they able to identify that particular problem and says yɛn nkɔfo ani ɔman tena yie yɛn hwɛ ɔmo yie it's better we come out to render unqualified apology and we tell them that we are sorry now catch them say thank you to no you are looking for party chairman and secretary for now you are going for thank you to omo mo police station for them am we dey